So in some of your videos, you often share fitness and health industry wisdom. Why do you choose not to gatekeep this type of information?
Because I didn't grow up gatekeeping. I didn't even know what gatekeeping was until I saw that other people actually gatekeeped. And I actually made a video and spoke about this on my YouTube channel about gatekeeping and how it's a crab in a bucket mentality, especially for us. I can't speak for anybody else, but once we're introduced to something, it should be the idea of learning, executing, perfecting, and then teaching. And then if I can go teach somebody else the same exact thing, then they can replicate that. And then we can have, because we like to complain about not having our own communities, businesses, banks. Okay, so the ones that have the knowledge, who are in those inner circles and they're not sharing information, they cannot complain at all because you have it and you're not giving it out to the people. And I'm not saying you can't have, because you have universities who charge for knowledge, you have gurus, so I'm not saying you can't charge for it, because sometimes if you just freely give, some people don't see the value in it. So sometimes you do have to charge just to make sure that that person is actually paying attention and sees the value in it. And so, and just because you're charging doesn't mean you're gatekeeping. Gatekeeping would be like you're not even approaching giving information out, or even trying to figure out a way to help the person that's so-called beneath you or below you in position, to help them come up from that position. So the reason why I do it is because I believe in people. Like going back to what I said about my grandmother, I could only imagine if back then one person was successful. Let's just use names that we know: MLK, Martin Luther King, Marcus Garvey, any of them. If we could use any of them as example, and they knew that there was a better way for us, but they didn't go back and reach back to try to help, where would we be? Where would the progress be? So the mindset has to be, it's not me, it's us. And so if you have an us mentality, you're not going to gatekeep. And so the reason why I do it, because I was raised to have an us mentality, and it's been with me since I was young. Anytime I was selfish, it didn't work out for me anyway, every single time. And so I don't even, I try my best not to be selfish. Sometimes I want to be selfish and I'll indulge in it, and it's like, why did I do that, right? And so having the mindset of us stops me from being that way. And I don't identify with, gatekeeping, so that's why I speak against it.